Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana completes 5 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says scheme increased coverage, mitigated risk and benefited crores of farmers. Principal Secretary Health and Family Welfare, Nagaland, says COVID-19 vaccine will be administered in 2 doses. Union government advises states to efficiently manage spread of avian influenza in accordance with Action Plan 2021. And Prasar Bharati clarifies that no station of All India Radio is being closed anywhere in any state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that Prime Minister Fasal Bima Yojana (PMFPY) is an important initiative to secure hard-working farmers from the vagaries of nature. Congratulating all beneficiaries of the scheme on completion of its 5 years, the Prime Minister added that the scheme has increased coverage, mitigated risk and benefited crores of farmers in the country. The centre has urged the farming community to take advantage of PMFPY, which has completed 5 years, in order to become self-reliant farmers. In a statement, the Union Agriculture Ministry said claims worth 90,000 crore rupees have so far been dispersed to farmers since the launch of the scheme on 13 January 2016. The scheme was conceived as a milestone initiative to provide a comprehensive risk solution at lowest uniform premium across the country for farmers. The ministry said, as a measure to end risk mitigation mechanism for farmers, the scheme extends coverage for entire cropping cycle from pre-sowing to post-harvest, including coverage for losses arising out of prevented sowing and mid-season adversaries. Principal Secretary Health and Family Welfare, Amardeep Padia, said that COVID-19 vaccine of 26,500 doses supplied by the centre will be arriving shortly, and all elaborate arrangements have been made for transportation across the districts. He said this today during the second meeting of the State Steering Committee for COVID-19 vaccine. He also briefed the meeting that a first phase session sites have been arranged. Patia informed that a vaccine will be administered in 2 doses and will take effect only after 14 days after the second dose. He stated that people will need to keep following COVID-appropriate behavior till the period is completed. He also called for cooperation and support from various departments of the state government machinery once the vaccinations start in the state. The Principal Secretary urged upon all to carry out awareness, information and programs across the state to curb the menace of fake news and rumors related to COVID-19 vaccine. Government has advised states to efficiently manage the spread of avian influenza in their respective states in accordance with the Action Plan 2021. In a statement, the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying said, as on today, the cases of avian influenza have been confirmed in 10 states. The ministry said to deal with the situation, the states were asked to coordinate with the Department of Health and Forest and sensitize them about the issue. States were also asked to maintain sufficient supply of protective equipments and maintain biosecurity measures in poultry farms. They have been directed to identify BSL-2 labs at the state level for speeding up the identification of infection in the state and timely introduction of control mechanism. States are also asked to ensure that infection does not spread among poultry, as it would have a high economic cost for the poultry farmers. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally breached 12,000 mark with detection of 6 fresh positive cases today. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangyapom in a tweet said 3 cases were detected from Dimapur and 1 each from Kohima, Mukokchung and Mon. Also, 7 patients have recovered from the infection, which included 6 from Kohima and 1 in Mukokchung. Currently, there are 12,003 total cases, while 11,674 have recovered. Active cases stand merely at 103. As the country gears up for the biggest vaccination drive against COVID-19, we present a special series on quick facts one should know about COVID-19 vaccination. The vaccines have been made available only after they have been passed rigorous scientific and regulatory parameters through vaccine trials. These are safe and immunogenic vaccines which have been developed after due scientific research and trials. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Prasar Bharati today clarified that no station of All India Radio is being closed anywhere in any state, taking a serious note on the false reporting, fake news, claiming closure of AIR stations by various media outlets across the country. Prasar Bharati has made it clear that these reports are baseless and factually incorrect. It stated that no AIR station is being downgraded or converted anywhere in any state or union territory. It added that AIR stations will continue to originate local programming in line with linguistic, social, cultural, and demographic diversity, furthering the mission of AIR to nurture local talents. Prasar Bharati further announced that it is moving ahead with its plans to strengthen All India Radio and AIR network with several key projects ready for implementation during 2021-2022, expanding its network with more than 100 new FM radio transmitters across India. Nagaland government has declared that the Office of the Home Commissioner will also function as Commissioner Disaster Management, Relief Commissioner, and Administrative Head of Department for Secretariat of Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, Home Department, established as per provision of Disaster Management Act 2005, Section 14(1). Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority Secretariat Home Department will have responsibilities of laying down plans, policies, guidelines, capacity building, resource mobilization, including financial and manpower, coordinating with line departments. It will also carry out activities related to disaster management to ensure compliance as per provision of Disaster Management Act 2005. Celebrations have begun for the Festival of Harvest across the country. The Harvest Festival is referred by different names in different parts of the country, such as Bongal in Tamil Nadu, Makara, Sankranti in Gujarat, West Bengal and Karnataka, and Bihu in Assam. President, Vice President and Prime Minister have extended their greetings and wishes to the citizens on the occasion of Lori, Makar Sankranti, Bongal, Pugali Bihu, Uttarayan, and Baush Parva. In a message, President Ramnath Kovind wished that these festivals may strengthen the bond of love, affection, and harmony in our society and increase prosperity and happiness in the country. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said that these festivals are known for their colorfulness and symbolize good harvest and bountifulness of nature. Prime Minister Narendra Modi prayed for universal happiness and good health for all on the occasion. Nagaland registered its first win at Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 Trophy by defeating Arunachal Pradesh by 9 wickets at Chennai. Arunachal Pradesh scored 145 runs, losing 7 wickets in 20 overs. Nagaland achieved a target by scoring 149 runs in 15.5 overs, losing 1 wicket. The first match against Chandigarh was called off due to bad weather. Nagaland will face Sikkim on 15th of this month. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing norms. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana completes 5 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says scheme increased coverage, mitigated risk and benefited crores of farmers. Principal Secretary Health and Family Welfare Nagaland says COVID-19 vaccine will be administered in 2 doses. Union government advises states to efficiently manage spread of avian influenza in accordance with Action Plan 2021. And Prasar Bharati clarifies that no station of All India Radio is being closed anywhere in any state. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.